The Magic of Thinking Big by Dr. David J. Schwartz is a timeless guide that teaches readers how to break free from limiting beliefs and unlock their full potential. First published in 1959, the book remains deeply relevant today because it focuses on something universal, the power of the mind to shape one's success. With practical advice, real-life stories, and simple, powerful strategies, Schwartz shows that success doesn't come from intelligence, luck, or background, but from how big we think. In this video, you'll discover the key insights from each chapter of the book, valuable lessons that reveal the blueprint behind successful people. So, let's get started. Chapter 1, Believe You Can Succeed and You Will. Success means many things: happiness, self-respect, freedom from fear, the ability to help others, and achieving personal dreams. Schwartz tells us that success starts not with money, talent, or luck, but with one powerful force: belief. He compares belief to a thermostat. Just like a thermostat controls the temperature, belief controls how far you go in life. People fail not because they lack ability, but because they lack belief in themselves. Schwartz says you must honestly believe in your heart, "I can do it," and your mind will create ways to succeed. He offers 3 strong tools. Think success, not failure. When you think, "I'll win," your brain works toward success. If you think, "I'll lose," your brain prepares for failure. Remind yourself often that you're better than you think. Successful people aren't geniuses. They just have strong belief. Believe big. If you believe in little goals, you get little success. But if you believe in big goals, your actions grow big too. Chapter 2, Cure Yourself of Excuseitis, the failure disease. Schwartz introduces a dangerous illness that stops success: excuseitis. This disease causes people to blame something, health, age, intelligence, or luck, whenever they don't succeed. He breaks down the 4 most common excuses. But my health isn't good. Millions say this, but often it's not their health, it's their attitude. He gives advice like, stop talking about your problems, be grateful for what you have, and remember it's better to wear out than rust out. I don't have enough brains. Most people think others are smarter than they are, which isn't true. It's not about IQ, it's about using what you have and focusing on positive attitudes. I'm too old or too young. People of every age have used this excuse, but age doesn't limit ability. Belief does. I'm just unlucky. Successful people don't believe in luck. They believe in hard work and positive thinking. The main lesson is, successful people don't avoid excuses because their lives are easier. They choose not to make excuses at all. Chapter 3, Build Confidence and Destroy Fear. Fear is called success enemy number 1. Schwartz says most fear is mental. It grows in our imagination when we don't take action. He shares the powerful rule: action cures fear. He tells the story of Navy recruits afraid of jumping into a pool. Once pushed in, they overcame fear instantly. That's the lesson. Don't wait. Do something. To build confidence, Schwartz recommends isolate your fear. Identify exactly what you're afraid of. Take action. Do something about it, even a small step. Speak up. Every time you stay silent, you weaken your confidence. Speak in meetings, be the first to comment. Walk faster, stand tall. How you move affects how you feel. Smile big. Smiling boosts your mood and confidence instantly. Manage your memory. Stop recalling failures. Instead, feed your mind with memories of past successes. Chapter 4, How to Think Big. Thinking big is not just about dreams. It's about everyday actions. Schwartz compares big thinkers with small thinkers. Big thinkers aim for growth, look long-term, and focus on solutions. Small thinkers are scared of change and worry about problems. He lists some practical tips. Don't sell yourself short. You're better than you think. Use big, cheerful words. Positive words lift you and others. Stretch your vision. See what could be, not just what is. See your job as important. How you think about your job now shapes your future. Ignore petty things. Ask, is this really important? Schwartz shows that thinking big takes the same effort as thinking small, but brings bigger rewards. Chapter 5. How to Think and Dream Creatively. Creative thinking isn't just for inventors or artists, it's for everyone. It means finding new and better ways to do things, even everyday tasks. Schwartz says the first step is to believe it can be done. Belief opens the mind to ideas. Doubt shuts it down. He gives 5 tools to build creativity. Believe it can be done. This energizes your brain to find answers. Don't let tradition block your thinking. Be open to new ways. Ask, how can I do it better? Keep improving. Ask, how can I do more? Find ways to be more productive. Practice asking and listening. Great ideas often come from others. Also, write down your ideas. Draw them out or plan them on paper. It makes your ideas stronger and easier to share. Chapter 6. You are what you think you are. This chapter begins with a powerful idea. People treat you the way you think about yourself. If you believe you are important, others will treat you as important. But if you think of yourself as small or unworthy, people will respond in the same way. Schwartz explains that your thinking shapes your behavior, and your behavior shapes how others react to you. For example, if you feel confident, you'll act confident. And confident people earn more respect, better jobs, and more attention. To boost your self-respect, he shares simple actions. Look important. Dress and groom yourself well. Your appearance sends signals to others and to yourself. Think your work is important. When you value your work, others will too. It helps you perform better and get noticed. Give yourself pep talks. Remind yourself daily, I'm a first-class person. Ask yourself, is this how an important person would think or act? If not, adjust your behavior. The message is, act the way you want to be treated, and soon you will be. Chapter 7. Manage your environment. Go first class. Here, Schwartz talks about the mental environment we live in, the people we associate with, the information we consume, and the places we go. Just like your body is shaped by the food you eat, your mind is shaped by the people and thoughts you allow in. He warns about the dangers of negative environments, especially being around people who always say, you can't, it's too hard, or don't bother. These people feed your mind poison that kills ambition. He suggests some tips. Avoid negative people. Their fear and doubt are contagious. Spend time with successful, positive people. They lift you up. Get quality advice. Don't rely on cheap opinions from those who haven't succeeded. Go first class. In how you think, how you dress, where you eat, and what you buy. Quality over quantity. Stay inspired. Do new things, meet new people, read uplifting books. The more positive your environment, the bigger and bolder your thinking becomes. Chapter 8. Make your attitudes your allies. Your attitude is like a magnet. It attracts or repels success. Schwartz explains that people read your attitude through your body language, tone of voice, and expressions, even if you don't say a word. He describes 3 winning attitudes to grow. I'm activated. Be excited, energetic, and ready to go. Enthusiasm spreads and wins people over. You are important. When you treat others like they matter, they return that respect and want to help you. Service first. Always do more than expected. Focus on helping, not just gaining. When you serve first, rewards, including money, follow naturally. Let me tell you a short story. A young woman named Mary worked at a department store as a salesperson. She wasn't selling much and felt discouraged. One day, her manager gave her a simple tip. Start thinking of every person who walks in as the most important person in the world. Mary took this advice seriously. She began smiling more, greeting people warmly, and truly listening to what they wanted. She made every customer feel special. Her attitude changed, and so did her results. Her sales increased quickly, and customers started asking for her by name. Through stories and examples, Schwartz shows how the right attitude creates happier relationships, stronger teamwork, and better leadership. Chapter 9. Think right toward people. In this chapter, Schwartz teaches the simple truth. You can't succeed alone. You need other people's support, trust, and help. And the best way to earn that is to think kindly and positively toward them. Here are key ideas. People like people who like them. If you show respect and appreciation, people will naturally want to work with you. Don't expect perfection. Everyone has flaws. Be patient and forgiving. Focus on people's good points. Tune in to their strengths, not their weaknesses. Practice conversation generosity. Let others talk. Be a good listener. People love to be heard. Be courteous and kind, always. It reduces stress and builds relationships. He also warns not to talk badly about others. Gossip and criticism only poison your relationships and reputation. In short, likable people rise higher. The more people like and support you, the easier it is to succeed. Chapter 10. Get the action habit. This chapter is a call to action. Schwartz says that ideas are useless without action. Many people have great plans but fail because they wait too long, overthink, or try to prepare forever. He calls this habit passivation, the opposite of success. He compares two types of people. Activationists. They do things, they take the first step, follow through, and create momentum. Passivationists. They delay, make excuses, and overplan. So how to build the action habit? Here are some tips. Start now, not later. Someday often means never. Use mechanical action. Don't think too much. Just get started. Once you're moving, it gets easier. Work with pencil and paper. Write down ideas. This helps you concentrate and stay on task. Do unpleasant tasks fast. Don't dread them. Just do them. Act on good ideas quickly. Even a simple action toward your goal brings confidence. The main takeaway here is that only action gets results. Stop waiting. Begin today, no matter how small the step. Chapter 11. How to turn defeat into victory. In this chapter, Schwartz tells the story of three different people. First, Mr. Skid Row. This man was once like anyone else, with dreams, goals, and a chance to succeed. But something happened. He lost his job, or maybe his business failed. Instead of getting back up, he gave up. He felt defeated and decided he couldn't win anymore. Eventually, he ended up on Skid Row, a place where people go when they've completely given up. He chose to quit. Second, Mr. Mediocre. This man also faced failure, just like Mr. Skid Row. But instead of giving up completely, he took the safe path. He stayed in his comfort zone, chose easy jobs, avoided big risks, and settled for average. He was afraid of failing again, so he never pushed himself. He lived a quiet, small life, never trying for more. And one third, Mr. Success. This man also had a setback, maybe even a big one. But he made a different choice. He decided to learn from his defeat. Instead of quitting, he studied what went wrong and tried a new way. He saw failure as a teacher, not the end. He got better, stronger, and smarter, and eventually he reached success. The lesson here is that everyone experiences defeat. What matters is how you respond. You can give up, play it safe, or fight back smarter. Chapter 12. Use goals to help you grow. This chapter focuses on a key principle of success. Growth comes from clear goals. Schwartz defines a goal as a dream that you actively work toward. Without goals, people drift aimlessly. With goals, life has direction and energy. Author gives us some practical advices. Visualize where you want to be 10 years from now. Break that into goals for work, home, and social life. Write it down. Written goals guide your choices and actions. Surrender to your desires. When you focus deeply on a goal, it becomes part of your subconscious mind. This creates an automatic pilot that helps you make the right decisions. Set 30-day goals. Short-term wins keep you motivated. Expect detours, not defeat. Obstacles are part of the journey. Invest in yourself. Read books, attend classes, seek growth. Schwartz uses examples like Tom. Tom was a young man in his early 30s, working at a small printing company. His goal was to become the sales manager of the company within 10 years, and he worked every day with that purpose in mind. Because Tom had a clear goal, he acted differently than others. He showed up early, studied how the top salesman worked, and treated every client like gold. He saved money and took night classes to learn more about marketing and management. As a result, within just 6 years, not 10, Tom was promoted to sales manager. Chapter 13. How to Think Like a Leader. Schwartz ends with a powerful message. Leadership is thinking in a special way. You don't have to be in a high position to be a leader. True leadership comes from how you think and act every day. Here are 4 leadership principles. Trade minds with the people you want to influence. Put yourself in their shoes. Ask, if I were them, how would I feel? Think, what is the human way to handle this? Be kind, be fair, be thoughtful. People follow those who care. Think progress. Believe in improvement in yourself, your team, your company. Push for better ways. Great leaders inspire growth. Take time to think in solitude. Set aside time daily to reflect, plan, and recharge. Thinking deeply leads to better decisions. The chapter shows that successful leaders are warm, wise, and always improving. They get the best from others by understanding, encouraging, and thinking big. That was it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave your like and subscribe to my channel.